What's going on, guys? I'm Jay the Black. I want to talk about I believe a professional soccer player, from the Union Omaha soccer team. Apparently, he was named in an internet romance scam indictment. Okay, apparently he was scamming women out of money. He was a couple of women for over $215,000. Basically, in a catfishing scheme with him and a bunch of other people. Now, I think I've spoken about this before, about arrests being made. Apparently, it was Nigerian guys. But in this situation, you may have a mix of them and others, okay? All coming together to scam desperate women out of money, because those women are so desperate for a relationship that men that they don't even know like that, they're willing to fork over money. That's why I say, man, I think anybody can get caught up in a catfish scheme, but I've seen so many stories of women getting caught up in these catfishing schemes, man. I don't know if these women are that lonely and desperate. I don't know if these women see pictures of these guys or talk to them and they just fall for them. Because then that would show you that, obviously these women are more about the physical than anything. Because you would hear women say, well, I have to get to know somebody. I got to get to know somebody. Well, you got women that are just talking to these guys over the phone, and they're forking over a ton of money to men they don't even know. Now, maybe because the men aren't asking to sleep with them and are just asking for money, maybe that's something new to these women. Maybe these women are so used to these guys wanting to sleep with them instead of men just wanting their money. So to them, it was maybe easier. I don't know, but it's still crazy to me that you would have women still getting scammed like this and not even meeting the men before they give them any money. Now, according to KETV Omaha, says a Union Omaha soccer player has been accused in a series of internet romance scams. Abdul Osumanu, that's how you say it, a 24-year-old player, is charged with mail fraud, wire fraud, money laundering, conspiracy, and a receipt of stolen money. A judge in Charleston handed down an indictment that charges Abdul and 8 other men for their involvement in illegal schemes alleged to have defrauded at least 200 victims of at least $2.5 million. Officials say many of the victims were elderly. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. According to the indictments from 2016 to 2020, the defendants allegedly participated in a series of romance and other online scams designed to coerce vulnerable victims into sending money to various bank accounts controlled by them. The news release states the indictments describe romance scams as online schemes that target individuals looking for romantic partners, friendships, and other close personal business relationships on dating websites and other social media platforms. The defendants create profiles using fictitious names, locations, and images, which allow them to cultivate relationships with the victims. To carry out the schemes alleged in the indictments, victims were often led to believe defendants were U.S. residents working abroad. Now, again, you don't hear men going through a lot of this, because we as men, man, and we're not gonna send you nothing for the most part as far as money is concerned, unless we see you either through video chat, we talk to you on the phone. Even then, a lot of men ain't sending nothing, okay? But women are getting caught up in this, I think, for the most part, because a lot of older women are lonely. They are. Now, the one thing I don't know, and maybe I'll have it in this article, are the men that they're pretending to be, are they older men or are they younger men? Because there was one situation where you had a 60-year-old woman who thought that she was going to meet Bruno Mars. She thought that she was dating Bruno Mars, okay? I believe it was Bruno Mars. She thought she was dating Bruno Mars, right? Turn out she's getting, scammed by, by a Nigerian guy. It looks nothing like Bruno Mars. It was two guys that was working together in tandem. So I don't know, man. I mean, these older women out here, you know what I'm saying, are they looking for younger men? Because they gotta be, I don't know, man. Are they looking? I mean, I'm telling you, man, there's gotta be a reason why these women are so quick to give up their money, man. What's going on? Like, what are you looking for? Do you think you're gonna, what I'm saying? You think you're gonna be getting with an attractive younger guy that's successful, that's, I don't know, man. Let's see. Officials say defendants at first requested relatively small gifts, such as gift cards and cell phones, from their victims, but began to ask for increasingly larger sums of money from their victims. The reality is that this caused serious financial difficulty many times for people who are already on fixed incomes or retired, said Assistant U.S. Attorney Crystal Correa during Abdul's federal court appearance Tuesday. According to the indictment, prosecutors believe that Abdul and another man named Barnabas, have I heard that name before? Anyway, pretended to be a woman who had inherited $7.5 million in gold bars from her father. Under the fake name Amida Ibrahim, the indictment says the men claimed Amida needed help paying $750,000 in taxes to the government in Ghana. Oh my God! And people believe this? Come on, man. These older folks must not be too bright, man. I don't know, man. The victim was induced to send several payments, specifically to the defendant in the defendant's own name, Correa said. In another case, prosecutors think the men used the name Jack London, then targeted a widow on an online dating website about an investment opportunity. The victim was induced to believe that Jack had investment opportunities and needed $46,000 in order to make that investment opportunity happen, said the attorney. During the court appearance, Abdul's attorney said her client has not had any problems prior to these accusations. He's not a danger in any sense of violence. He does not have a record. This is not a crime of violence, said Karen Shanahan. Union Omaha posted a statement on Twitter reading, last Thursday afternoon, Union Omaha became aware of the pending legal action involving one of our players. We are currently gathering information and fully cooperating with authorities. No further comment will be made at this time. The general manager told KETV Newswatch 7 that the soccer club removed Osumanu from all team activities for the time being. He is set to appear in court on Tuesday in West Virginia. That's where investigators said the alleged fraud and money laundering took place. Crimes involving romance scams and other online scams are increasing at an alarming rate. They are increasing because there's a lot of desperate, lonely women out there. And because there's a lot of desperate, lonely women out there, that's why this stuff is allowed to happen. I don't know if these women are, just looking for attention, or they see the pictures and they truly believe that those guys are who they say they are. They're not even talking to, I don't know if they're talking to these guys. I don't know, man. The case reminded that users of email, text, and social media should be aware of such scams, exercise extreme caution, said acting U.S. State Attorney Lisa G. Johnson. Yeah, man, this is crazy all around, man. He's accused. He hasn't been convicted of anything, but you don't get caught up in stuff like this unless they have evidence. Because I have seen other stories of these other guys getting caught, but they've been investigating them for like 2 years. And so this could have been part of an ongoing investigation for a long time. I didn't notice until recently just how desperate a lot of these women are, especially a lot of these older women, because you would think these older women wouldn't be so desperate to find somebody, but they are. And again, just want to say this: a lot of these younger women, that's going to be your future if you screw up. If you screw up and you continuously date the wrong men, you continuously go out here and you waste, your best years of your life chasing the wrong men, you're going to find yourself in your 50s and 60s online desperately seeking some type of companionship.